Welcome back, everyone. We are back with another episode of Health Frontier Insights from Global Experts. So, we have an episode with Dr. Kritika and on why health management, which is a very important question for children like me, currently doing MBA in health management. So, I would like to know, ma'am, from your experience as you have worked from a grassroots level and currently you are working in PGI in as a program manager, why do you think is health management important?
Thank you, Ishvita, for having me here. And I think this platform is going to be the one of the best platforms to transfer what I have in my heart. And over the years, I have learned. So why health management? To be very honest, even when I did my master's in public health, we used to read health management. Even I was not aware that what exactly health management is. When I joined my very first position as a demonstrator in the School of Public Health, PGI, there we were put into real life scenarios. We were going into a field practice area in Haryana, and we were looking after sub centers, which are the lowest healthcare functionaries at that point of time. And we were used to interact with the ANMs and ASHAs and how they are, managing the cases at that level. There I understood that health management is so broad. It has so many domains which we never, which we have not studied in our curriculums, like the leadership, how you communicate, how you convince the patient, how advocacy is to be done, how communication is to be made, what not. I think health management is very, very broad, and you can learn it until you actually practice it.
Then, ma'am, I have a question that you have conducted this IPHMDP since many past times. So, how do you managing this program and your life outside your personal life? How do you manage it? The work-life balance is a great question nowadays in all the administrative departments and everywhere.
I agree with you. Everything, I think, not everybody is a good manager. So one tip, like my professor, Professor Sonu, who is working in community medicine, he had a habit that every day we used to, he had asked us to get 10 tasks for the day. And if you come without those tasks, you were sent back. So it was a habit which was formed that you have to write down the task and you have to prioritize the task, keeping the importance which is more important is to be done in the initial, like in the mornings, and then the task which doesn't require much of your energy can be done post lunch, because we know that we are very tired and we don't feel like working. So I think that one tip, that starting from this little habit of yours, making a note of activities which are to be done, is a way of doing this. So it started from there, and then I was alone looking after this program. I remember in 2017 with my demonstrator position. This was an additional task apart from the curriculum of teaching and doing work with Professor Sonu. Additionally, I was looking after this program. And I was like, at times was tensed how to do this, but then this, prioritizing the work. And I think in my, now I'm married and I have to go back and I can't work. And so I think it's all about prioritizing.
Since how many years have you been conducting this IPHMDP?
Since 2017, and I was involved in the online courses, the offline courses, with the policy makers. Like, I have seen almost 1,300 people who have got trained, and I think I have learned a lot. I've taken that wisdom from these people who come here to India.
So you have been looking after this since 6 to 7 years.
Right.
So what were some challenges you faced, and how you faced them that you have come to such a huge platform now?
I think if there are no challenges, you don't learn. So I think even little challenges, like how I'm going to invite a very senior person, to how I'm going to do that task a day before, or reaching out to a minister. These little tasks are hurdles. But I think when you are able to achieve these little tasks, I think that challenge is solved and you get that confidence. So I think interacting with people, knowing about what they are doing in their life, more getting motivated from them, I think this is what motivates me and kept me going.
Well, I guess you have many international contacts by now. So
Right.
you know a
A lot.
lot of people around the world. So, ma'am, what were some of the changes that you have seen, as in the growth of
Right.
this program?
I think the program is evolving day by day. We have seen participants where we had programs once in a year, and now at this time we have almost 6 to 7 courses in a year, and we are getting, more of proposals are to be written. Like they are asking us to do it, like I think 10 to 12, but I think it's really difficult to do these courses because these require a lot of pre-planning. Almost from last 3 months we start doing the planning, and we can't invest so much, I think, because of the shortage of resources. But I think there are a lot of evolvement have been done in the feedback from the participants, the facilitator, the digitalization, giving them the resources which can be of their use. Like this podcast is another innovation. So I think over the years it has evolved, and I look forward to, even if I leave the program, I think it will keep on evolving.
So, ma'am, as you talked about feedback mechanism,
Right.
I would like to know how important it is to have the feedback mechanism, and how do you implement that feedback?
Right. So, if I talk about the management concept, you must have gone through the planning cycle. So, from the pre planning, we go to the monitoring, then we go to the evaluation, and then that feedback, the cycle goes on. So, if you are taking feedbacks and you are not implementing those feedbacks, it's of no use. So here we give importance to the feedback of the participant, of the resource person who is coming, of the organizers, the colleagues, whosoever it is. And those feedbacks are taken into consideration, are implemented in our next program. So this is it how.
This is something even I have seen, like Dr. Sonu sir. We had a meeting after RCTC, and we
Right.
had a group meeting, and we had the feedbacks taken. We discussed actually what was lacking in the program, and the next day we improved upon it. So I think
Right.
it was a pretty good thing for me to see in person, like leads so such a good leader leading
Yes.
so brilliantly.
So it's not just about talking, it should be about listening. So I think he listens.
Yes,
That's why
he
he's a good
does. He
leader.
does. He discusses a
He
lot of
discusses.
things.
Yes, I agree.
So, how do you plan to take this program further forward in future?
I think because these all participants who come all over the world are the ambassadors of this program. I think it will be successful until, like, my way forward is if they also start a IPHMDP in their own countries. I think then it's a success, and I know that this will happen one day, and I look forward to that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for
Thank you so
having
much,
us.
Ashwita. It
Thank you
was
so
great
much.
talking to you.